Okay and dokie. Hello once again. This is one of these late night streams. Another one of these fly-by-nighters. There's a lady on Facebook. Her name is Christine Chase. And she sent me a doodle of a scene that she painted and she sent it to me. And so I decided to do a painting of it. Why not? I should have put it in the instruction series. I may still do that depending on how it goes. All right. We got a nice little, I guess it's a sunrise of some sort. Got some sunbursts, got some clouds, got the colorful sky, and all that good stuff. So we're gonna try to knock it out that way. I have to desperately clean my glasses because they're horrible. So, yeah, the good old art auction will be coming up next Saturday, my birthday, the 25th. And the funds will go to getting another camera. One that is on par with the camera you see below you on the lower right. The camera on the lower right is the best camera I got, besides the one that's a little busted. So, you know the sad thing is that I can paint without these glasses, but I'm so used to wearing the glasses. But I can paint without them. The glasses are for reading, but I'm just accustomed to wearing them now. So those of you who wear specs know what I'm talking about. So, but all right, let's get on with the festivities, I guess. We're gonna work with the Lighthouse was a last minute addition, actually. I was watching a buddy of mine from Oregon paint, and I decided, what the heck, throw a lighthouse in there. It called for a lighthouse anyway, and it did call for rough seas and a ship. I don't know if I can do the rough seas. Maybe I'll make them a little choppy. Maybe I'll throw a ship or two in there in the silhouette. Who knows? Like I said, I could probably kill a couple of these in one shot, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna throw a little thin layer of good old vegetable glycerin on there. And we're gonna really do a lot of fading and playing around. I put it right on top of the lighthouse, it doesn't matter. So I'll get me off of camera so we can spread that out. I think I got a little much as far as glycerin. And if you do, you can just wipe it off like I'm doing. I don't think I need that much glycerin on here. So I'm just wiping it right off. my brush is a little damp with water, so that it'll cut through this stuff. All right. We'll see. We'll see. Let's get that out of there. Okay. Let's do something with that camera angle. Alrighty. Well, I'll keep the camera. I'll keep it there. We're not really doing too much with that. It fills up pretty much a lot of the area, so we're all good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let's get some titanium white here. I'm gonna slap that titanium white all down here by the sun, all down here by the water's edge, like this. Okay. Might want to beef up this corner here a little more white, and we're gonna fade it away. It's like that. Not like you see anything. Okay. Let's throw some yellow in there. Wrap them around. Something like so. A little bit of yellow ochre. We're gonna throw that around the edge somewhere. Let's go from the sun. We're gonna go a little horizontal. A little horizontal, left and right, left and right. Alrighty then. I think my red is almost non-existent. Just about. And we're going to take that once again, left to right, left to right. Hold on for a second, guys. Okay, where am I at here? Yeah. Let's take I think we'll take the same brush and very lightly we'll do some X strokes there. We'll do the X strokes, then we're gonna fade it again. Very soft, back and forth, like so. Okie dokie. Same brush, wipe it off, and gently left and right. Keep it moving left and right. Give it a couple of strong X strokes. And once again, left and right. Like so. So you got a little bit of purple in there. A little bit. You really want to concentrate on all that blue. Okay. Something like yonder. Hey, there's Maria. Welcome to the fun house. Okay. Let's take a softy brush. Where is my softy brush? I gotta make up another list to get me another batch of soft brushes. I think I buried it. Yeah, there you are. Come here, stranger. I buried it a little bit. A little touch of white. Get a little halo of some sort right here. Just pounce. All right. I'm going into the tape and I'll slowly bring it on the outside. Like that. Oh, blue. I got blue. Oh no, blue. It's all right. We'll work with it. I done blued myself. Okay. No, I did not change out my rect blade, or my rect grate is still there. I might be going over that with more white because of that blue. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. That's all right. Okay. Let's get a fan brush. Gotta toss some clouds in there. I most certainly surely do. Man, I ran out of my medium kind of blades. I really don't want to use this one. This one kind of, no, this one kind of, it's gonna meet its maker pretty soon. Let's use, this is all right. It's a little wide. I don't have any shorter ones anymore. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm just too lazy to go in there and get them. I just don't see them. So we'll just use this one. It's all right. Okay. We'll come up here and we'll come over here and we'll pop in some little cloudy things like this. Yeah. Something like that. All right. Sure. Pop some over here. Just like this. And let's have a friend over here. Maybe some over here. Blue! I did it again to myself. Oh, the travesty. Oh, the travesty. Not really, but you know, hey, it happens. It happens. Very lightly. Pop them in there. I'll correct that. that little mistake there. I know they say happy mistake, happy accidents. I'm happy, but it's still an accident. Oh yeah, let's make sure my head isn't in the way too much. Okay. Alright, let's go back into this guy. Excuse-moi. Let's do something here. Hold on for a second. Where's Mr. Softy? There it is. Let's do something with that. Once again, let's kind of correct that mess up. Let's bring that back out there like that. Let's do something with that before I go on. All right. And once again, very light, lighter than before. Something like that, that will be fine. That will be okay. All right. Expect nothing less, your check is on chest, what's happening next? He got the venom, a tangible weapon, no coming in second. This life is a lesson, he got a new engine from pain, it's a blessing. New focus, no guessing, just wrote an obsession, all in his possession. You got their attention, I'll leave an impression and take your redemption. Just kill no discretion, your mind is a weapon. 11-11, it's time for progression. Do 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 do. Let's get a flat brush of some sort. Let's just throw pure yellow in there for a second. So he's been looking for somebody who could save him instead of searching inside. Try to keep it as round as possible. There's no glycerin on this, so it should dry in a pretty good amount of time here. I'll scrape off some of this paint. It's thick, flatten it out. I'll do all that right on the board here. Go like a little mini centimeter at a time. Once my head is not in the way, we're good. Gotta let it dry though. This has got to dry, so I'll leave it be. Right. I'll leave it be because it does have to dry before I can do anything else with it. I gotta put a little bit of white in there. Match it up a little bit, you know. So we'll let the air hit that and let it evaporate for a bit. Okay. All right. We can go with a little, man, that red is gone. Oh, the travesty. All right. I got to do a paintectomy here. I thought that red would last a little while. It just proved me wrong. Paintectomy. All right. Hey, Rosemary, how are you? Good to see you. So it's Maria, Madonna, Shane, Sonia, Rosemary. Greetings. If you guys can, please hit that like button or unlike button, whichever one you feel. Okay, kind of helps a brother out. All right. Let's go to we'll just use a flat brush. Once again, I have to wait for this to fully dry before I can play with it anymore. Let's go here. Put a little red there, a little blue there. Let's mix it up there. Yeah, mix it up. Alright, it's a little on the red side. Add some more blue. This is a very deep blue, so I gotta be careful. Gotta watch myself. This will work somewhat. Okay. Just be careful. Just be careful. We're gonna take some of this. Just see where I want to place some of these darker things here. Something like that. Yeah, we're good. We're good. I'll leave it be. I'll probably keep them that sharp too. Why not? Still gotta mess with this a little bit. It's kind of sort of drying. It's doing its thing. Okay. A little touch of white. We'll just lighten it up a bit. Ah! More blue. Can't do that. I think I have contaminated the white. We're gonna end up with a Kryptonian sun. It's gonna be green. Superman won't be able to fly right. It got me. It got me. Actually, I got myself. I have nobody to blame for myself for that one, but it's all right. Side-eyed. I already go through these. Look at this. Isn't that sad? I'll just leave it like that. I'm in an awkward position. I can squeeze more out, but not at where I'm sitting and where I'm positioned. I'll end up tipping right into the garbage bucket. And that will be surely a beautiful YouTube moment, I'm sure. Just brighten it up a little bit, like so, okay? Well, I use glycerin instead of water, therefore I might have to wait a little bit to put any type of rays or whatever the heck, because the glycerin is going to stay wet for more than a minute. Okay, and that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. That's a-okay. It's all right. All right. Let's take another. I really don't want to use this brush. I'll go back to my other brush, my other flat brush. Okay, this Take some of this dark stuff here. All right. Well, I don't know why I want to keep coming from this side, but I do. More of the dark stuff. Even if a little bit of it goes in front of yonder sun, it's cool. Like that. Okay. Join off like so. Taper off some of that, the bottom end there. Fade. Pretty much from the bottom, I guess, today. It can really be up to you if you want to fade it from the bottom or the top. It's really your preference. Okay. I think that's all right. It's not too bad. Okay, that's cool. Yes, painectomy is a made-up word. Definitely made-up word. Oh, you got that right, Rosemary. Let's get some sweet, fadey things going on. So I won't make it so violently harsh. There's some fadey things going in there like that. Soften things up just a little bit, gee. You know. You guys notice I really don't do too many paintings like this. Don't ask me why, I just really don't. Okay. Well, that was quick. Let's take this and go up this way. Like that. Alright. Okay. Yeah, that was mighty fast. Alright. I got an issue because I got tape. Actually, it doesn't matter anymore. I can peel it off. Oh, you see the paper moving when I do it, right? But it's actually taped, so it's no big worry. Yeah, I can do this too. I just peel the whole thing. It's all good. Here we go. You guys don't see it, but you will in a minute or two or so. All right, let's peel this off too. Kind of don't need it. Let's get rid of that. Once again, you guys really don't see it because I got it positioned high. Let's get rid of that too. All right, I don't need none of this tape. I think we're good without it. Throw it in the trash. All right, let's go technically downward. I should do it by the camera, not by this thing. Yeah, let me do it that way. Let me do it by the camera. I think I can get away with it. Bear with me. Sorry. I'm doing it by the camera. It's a little more stable that way. All right, and we'll move it up a little bit there. All right, now you guys do not see the lighthouse because I'm gonna work on the, I think I'm gonna work on the dirt first. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm going to have to move the painting or the palette this way. All right, and you see the bottom of the lighthouse. So we're gonna work with that first. Let's do that. All right, things are gonna be a little bit backlit. It's a-okay. We'll do some clever stuff with it. Let's go back into our deep blue. We'll go right in this dark mix here. We'll pop the light on. You guys can see it a little better. A little touch of red in that blue. We'll mix it together like this. All right. some brown in there too. Get it almost close to natural black. Okay, extremely dark. Okay, I got a bunch of paint globs on this tiny brush and it's fine. It's all right. No. This is 12 by 16. Let me make sure exactly. I'll tell you exactly. No, it's, what are you? 14 by 16? Yeah. No, 14 by 18. I'm sorry, because this is an 18-inch ruler. It's 14 by 18. So it's actually smaller than what I usually mess with. This is what I use really for paint pours. Okay, that's what I usually make it for, or use it for. We're gonna get the rocks going here. Yes, the rocks go up into the lighthouse here. I'm gonna be extremely careful here. I need the edge to be pretty sharp there. All right, and I can just rub the rest in here. Definitely not the wet on wet style. This is more traditional-ish. Okay. And so I find myself doing a lot more of the traditional stuff than the wet on wet. Usually for wet on wet, the whole board is, covered in glisten or whatnot, but I opted out of that. So no, I already went to the bathroom. Oh, she's talking to the dog. I answered you. When you asked the dog to go pee, I answered you. Because I'm live, I made a joke.
Oh.
How late is it over here? It is 11:40. What time is it where you are? Yeah, I see you. I see you, dog. I see you. Sometimes she wants to get petted by me. Spoiled. She is spoiled. Not really a lot of detail for rocks that far away, and once again, it's kind of backlit, so something like so. Okay, much like that. All right. Okay, dokie then. I'll work on the lighthouse a little bit later. I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. I really want to concentrate on at least getting some of the sand done, because there's something I would like to do with the sand. There's gonna be a lot of boulders and rocks and such. I'm gonna try to stay as true as I can to Miss Chase's original sketch. So Okie dokie. Oh, let's go with a little bit of yellow. I should try yellow ochre really. So let's go with yellow ochre. I changed my mind. Yellow ochre, a little touch of brown. Something like that. Okay, let's mix that up. I don't want to really add any glycerin, I'll just use water. We're just laying out the foundation for the sand, alright? Alright, let's start it, well, start around here. All up in here. Just block this stuff in for right now. The edge, we're gonna do something a little special here. Okay. And you'll see in a second what I'm gonna do here. Get a little buffer here. Carve that all in. Let's get some more of that. Let's block that in a little bit. Move that out. Okay. All right. Let's clean this off. Let's see if I can get away with it. I'll bring the bring it over here. Okay, let's get some water. Let's do it this way. Let's try this. Right about in here. Clean off the brush.
It sound right, boy.
Let it bleed right out. Get some more. Just kind of half load the brush a little bit. I'm gonna come here. I'll keep playing with that. Now I can keep doing this because it's still wet. I'm just getting a transition here. It'll make sense in a second or two. A little water right here. Get it to blend. There we go. I'm not worried about all that. That'll be covered. You'll see. You'll see. It's usually in between all of this here. I want a nice transition here. Okay, let's get some more ochre. What else did I use? A little bit of brown. Let's get that in there. We'll throw some yellow in there too. That'd be all. Yeah, it's all right. A little water, loosen it up a little bit. And we'll start blocking all that in. Of course, I could have used a thicker brush, but it's okay. It's alright. It is alright. We'll keep it moving here. Yeah, you guys can see it. This is just me blocking it on the bottom. It's alright. Hey Bill, how you doing, man? Thank you, Tamsar. This is a little bit of everything I threw in there. It's royalty free, so it's all good. Gives you guys something to listen to in case I get into one of my silent moments. Like I say, this is not my idea. A young lady allowed me to, well, she sent it in. So she wanted me to use it and see what ideas I come up with. So, appreciate that. Sorry. Put it in there anyway. Looks like peanut butter. It's all good. It's all good. Put it all in there. I should have used my Chalkola paints, to be honest with you, but I didn't think of it at the time. I used to, on Facebook, paint this lake all the time because I know that I really won't get disturbed too much, and I got a little freedom. The internet's a little cleared up, but you know what? Not everybody really sees, I mean, this late at night. It's kind of hard, especially people who live on the eastern seaboard. People got jobs, they got to work and such, so I can understand. Okay. Something like that. Actually, since we're over here, I'll play musical floating palettes here. So I'm sorry. No problem, Shane. I'll be here for a little bit. Moody? Is a Moody here? Hey, Moody Artist, how are you? I see you up there. Okay. Did not mean to ignore you. I just didn't see you. How are you? Hope everything is well. All right. Okay. Now, in Christine's sketch, I should have actually. I didn't download the sketch because I could put it in here so you guys can look at it and see how loose it is. Because I think she had a tree here. Okay. Yeah, I think she had like bushes of a tree or some sort over there. All right. But she has massive round rocks all in here. Okay, so I decided I'll put some rocks in here, but it'll just fade into the sand. Now I got the sand, it's drying up, but we're gonna get the water all up into this area in here, which is why I didn't put any glycerin here. Okay, so we're gonna get the water coming in here and get some foam going and such. But she's got the beach from hell. I mean, she's got rocks and pebbles all over the place in here. So we're gonna do rocks and pebbles. All right. I'm really debating whether I should do it the Bob Ross way, which is pretty cool, but I'll probably end up doing things to it. But it's also very quick. Let's see what I want to do with that. Let's see what I want to do with that. I may go that route, quite possibly. There's not enough of this brown here. The dark I like. I might want to use this because it's so close to black. Wonderful color. So let's get some more brown. Put it in there, a little more blue. Let's scrape blue up and put it in there. Of course, we have a little bit of red. So it is a very deep brown, a very dark, deep blue, and you can use either cad red or alizarin crimson. But look at the darkness here. Okay, this is well, this is a mix equivalent of black. Okay, it will appear black, but it's actually a super deep purple. Okay, that's what it is really. Okay, All right. But as you can see, it appears black, but it's not. It's a very soft version of it. Okay, a little more appealing. Because if I put black on there, you can definitely tell what black looks like. All right. OBKB. We're gonna need a little more. These burnt umber I'm using. I like the burnt and the raw umbers. I like the deep browns. Okay, I'm not really too much of a sienna fan. I'll use it if I have to, but if I do, I usually gray it out. So we'll use a little bit of this. Bring it right here. Get a touch of white. We'll mix this up. Okay. I do prefer to mix my paints with a palette knife than a brush because it don't get all that stuff caked up on the brush, you know. That should be okay, more or less. We'll see in a second. All right, let's get a filbert. Let's get a slightly wider filbert. I got 2 filberts here. I'll just use a filbert brush. All right, here we go. Let's take a little bit of brown. All right, we're in brown on one side, black on the other side. Like that, and we'll split it in half. I think I'll keep the brown. I could probably put brown on the bottom. Let's see, let's have an example here. Yeah, I think I want that. We can get them all crazy looking. Black on one side, brown on the other. We'll do it like this. We're gonna get a bunch of them, all weird looking colors and shapes. Make them bounce into each other a little bit, like this. Brown on one side, with the black on the other. Now I could do it in between. All depends on how I want to go with it. Flip it around, put some brown on there, mix them up a little bit. We're gonna get like a bunch of them in there. Don't be afraid to butt them into each other. So obviously they get smaller and smaller as you go up the hill here. And sometimes they're just like little dots. But run them into each other up here. And we'll add, like I said, I'll add some stuff to them. You still got to think of perspective, even way back here. Pop them in there. I'll have some kind of come out here a little bit. We'll go back to our bigger ones here. Black. Swipe brown. Kind of put them all up in here. And we'll put some smaller ones up here. You see how everything, I'm gonna use a larger brush soon. You see how everything's starting to change now. How the sand is changing now. See what's going on with it. And I'll add some other stuff to all of these. Also, we're gonna go with a bigger brush. Just clean this off real good. Okay, Shane. See how quickly the tie can turn? It's a 3/4 inch flat. They get a little larger, a little more detailed here when we get toward the toward us. A little bit more of this. Even dip it into a little bit of water. It just smooths things out a little bit. I just really want a really rocky, detailed, a little more detailed rocky stuff here. Once again, it looks black, but it is definitely not. Right here on the bottom. Put it right in there. Go this way, that way. They get a little sparse up here. Something like this. Some little thingies out here, little rocky pebble looking things out here. Okay. Some little pebbly things out here like that. Well, we'll keep it more or less like that. It's all right. Yeah, we'll leave it like that right now. All right. Okie dokie. Nice and hot outside. Thank you so much. Okay, who is this? Oh, nice. Beautifully done, Madonna. Very nice. And yes, I will check it out when I'm done here. Very nice, though. I appreciate your help. Definitely do. Some of these gonna have to dry a wee bit. Okay. So I'll be chatting with you guys while that does this thing and dries. All right. So while it does that, I'm gonna get a smaller filbert. We're gonna mess with the color we already have here, like this. And then I'll take most of the paint off. Crazy, I know. Well, let's just go up here. Once again, it's backlit, so I think I can do for it to be a little bit brighter than that. These are backlit, so let's kind of pump up that white. I don't really want to fight with it, so I'll take some color here and I'll just go into the white like that. Okay. All right, we're gonna do that again. These fellas are backlit a little bit, so the light is essentially on the top of the rocks here. Like that. And just slap it on there. It's an interesting little shape with it. Okay. We're gonna do a lot of them. Rinse off your brush, get some more of that white. Pop it in there. As we're doing this, okay, it looks kind of silly right now, but just wait. Once again, they're backlit rocks. Get a little more detail up front here. Okay. One of the good things about acrylic paint is that it does dry quickly. Let's go to where I know it's a little drier. And aim it towards the top there. We'll keep it moving. See how it's starting to look here. Just the top. I don't have to have it radioactive glowing white. And as I usually say, that acrylic paint really gets a little darker when it dries. It's all good. I'll have it fade into the darkness there. Okay. And I'll probably be going over yet a few more once all caked up a little bit. So if I feel it's still a little bluish gray, I'll brighten them up a little bit more. A little more stuff happening up in front here. And you see, it's not really entirely super bright there, so we'll pump some of those up. Let me get over here to these rocks way yonder. Still contaminated with a little bit of gray. Okay. With the brush being a silver and it's already rounded, sometimes you can just touch it and it gives you what you're looking for. Then you can make it look like a lot more rocks doing it this way. Work smart, not hard. Just a little thicker paint on some of them. Will get a little extra love in here for a few of them, particularly the ones here. I can get it there. There we go. Basically, I'm just wiping all the goo off my brush, and then I'm playing with it. I want the brightness up on top, but we just fade it out on the bottom there, like that. I don't really envision anybody walking barefoot in this mess, but you know, maybe fire dancers or something. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Tamara. As long as doing your thing don't involve beheading sheep, hey, go for what you know. Who knows what you do out there in the land down under? I think what you and Shane live out there, right? No, yeah, Australia, I believe, right? I believe you guys do. Okay, let's play some more. Let's take one of my stiff brushes here, get a little water, go into this dark stuff, stir it a little bit. Time to get my hands dirty. Let's just take this all up in here, a couple little flicks of stuff. Keep your brush mighty close to you. All right, you'll be able to get away with this. You You can control it. I'm putting it here in the sand, here and there. You might get a few on the rocks, but guess what? Not like it matters. You don't want none up in the sun like I just did. In case that does happen, you can wipe it away, really. Right. You still got a little time. Brush it on out of there. It's all right. Hashtag don't panic. Panic not. Hey Bill, if you're still here, I did not watch the Super Bowl. My team wasn't there, so I didn't care. I know people were talking about some dude with devil horns on his head doing some kind of jig or whatever. I don't know. I guess he wore a devil's horn hat. I guess there was a lot of triangle symbols being thrown around and all of that. I thought it was pretty clever when Rihanna said she was going to bring a guest. The guest was in her belly. I thought that was kind of clever. That was smart. Okay, it's backlit, so we got some funky shadow things happening here. All right. And we're just going to pop in long shadows like that. Bet you didn't see that coming, huh? Yeah. We'll have it come more in our direction. Like that. Bet you didn't see that coming. Yeah, we got shadows all in here. Looks like I might have to get some more stuff. We'll see. How it turns out here. Touch of water. This is a hog's hair brush that's been beaten down over time. I did it, using it so much. It's all good. You can get away with all of this because of your highlights. Okay, look at that. All that from Moody in the sunset. You didn't think you could do all of that. Yes, you definitely can. Put it in there. Have fun. Pop it in there. All right. Look at that. Look at all those rocks. All right. Yeah, the land down under, and yet you guys don't fall. Isn't that something? Curiouser and curiouser, I'm just saying. Okay, as we added more darks here, all right, because now you still got to think in light of contrast. Obakb. Let's go back into our titanium white, back into this little gray mixer, but there's a whole lot of white. Very little gray, a little bit of love in there. The rocks are starting to dry a little bit more. And so now we'll really start popping in rough little white patches in there. Sometimes it's just a little pop of paint somewhere. And I want the paint more or less on the top, if anything. I'm gonna have to talk to some people because I don't think they really subscribe to my YouTube channel. Well, I can't get too upset with them because I usually talk to them pretty late. I think the other lady who's talking to me right now, she lives in Canada, but she's on the other side of Canada, way up north. So she's about 4 hours away, I believe. And like I say, up north. She's way up there. And we've been texting for years. But I don't think she knows that I'm live. And she's an incredible card maker. Beautiful stuff she does. Well, once again, it's more contrast than anything. Okay, I'm popping these in there like that. If you guys hear that little click, it's my other camera. It's an older camera, so I have a timer on it. And that's what you hear. So every 29 minutes and 59 seconds, it will do one of those clicks. That's if you guys hear it. I think you guys might be able to hear it. All right. All right, enough of that. I'll let some of that dry and tack up. Really nice, very nice, Madonna. Say, I'm gonna check it out. Oh, okay. Let's put this back here. I could pan it out, let you guys see what we got so far. Let's do that. I know I got it at a downward angle, so let's see what it looks like. Let's pan it out a bit. And then we'll aim it upward. Straighten that out like that. Go up a little bit more. Pop the focus in it for you guys. We'll put this back where it usually is. This is what we have so far. Okay. So that's what we're working with at this point in time so far. I just need to pop some more white gradient pin here. It's closer to us, you know. All right, just throw some of that love in there real quick. Very loose painting on purpose. Okay. All right, there we go. I still gotta wait for it to dry a little more. Okay. All right. Let's go to the palette and let's clear up some things. What do I got up here? Man, that's just a mess. Put it right about there for you guys. All right, let's get rid of some stuff here. Usually like to clean it up. This is just me. Some people can work with a convoluted mess. I cannot. I gotta clean it up a little bit. Unless I'm mixing a lot of colors and I'm really moving along, then I'll keep it on there. If the colors I'm mixing are kind of similar and they're right there, it's just easier, you know. I really don't have much white left, so I can just scrape that up. That's nothing. I can always bring that back and return it. All right. Okay, so I have to clean that up a little. All right, I do need more white though. We are going, ouch. We are going to, I don't know how I cut the inside of my nail. You guys ever do that? I don't know what I did, but I must have poked the inside right here underneath the nail. Must have jabbed something in it and poked it. It's healing, but man, it hurts like the dickens. But I do see it's slow healing and it's painful if you hit it the right way. I just usually work right through it. But yeah, it's not a gentle feeling. I have to do this. I'm gonna have to get up to do this because once again, this chair is like 4 feet off the ground. So I have to get up and pour this right. If not, I'm gonna tip over in the chair. And that would be a comedic moment. I don't have much of this white paint left, to be honest with you. Yeah, not too much. I should just toss it. I don't know why I'm keep playing with this stuff. Well, there. Okay, well that's the end of that. Throw that in the garbage. There. I guess they made the decision for me. All right. Let's see if I can plant myself back in the chair here. All right. That was interesting. You guys can't even see the white that I just plopped up there. But there it is, big old mound of it. But I'll save it. I'll save it. Okay. Whew. Well. Still gotta wait a little bit more. We're gonna get some water in there. Okay. I'll use this super dark blue, I suppose. And we'll get that going. Let's just use this 3/4 inch brush. We'll wet it up here. A little touch of blue. Yeah, a little touch. We'll put it right there. And nice healthy scoop of white though. Just like that. Stir it around. Stir it around and then make it nice and sunny looking. All right, something like that. Okay. Will it get a little darker than this? Most likely. Actually, I should start off a little deeper. Just a little baby touch more blue. Put it in there. I think that should work like that. All right, we'll play with this. That should be fine. It's really because I'm gonna have to water it up around in here. Well, we'll see. We'll see. At least we can come here and give it a little love right around in here. Go really careful. Can I get it higher without messing it up? You just try to keep it as even as possible anyway. Up around in here, I gotta be careful. I'll just do it this way, horizontal. Like that, horizontal. There's a reason why I'm doing what I'm doing. I'll keep it like this. Okay, come on in here a little bit like that. All right. Okay. Let's get a lot of white here. A little touch of blue, but pretty much white and a lot of water. Some water in there. Okay. So I'm gonna go right from here and go backwards. This. What I'm looking for, what I'm doing is actually the water is going, I'm going horizontal, but I'm looking for it to go horizontal into the blue. That's what I'm getting at here. I get out of you guys' way. So I'm looking at this going into the blue. I'm not worried about that. We'll clean that up. I'm looking at the white-ish color going into the blue. Horizontal though. Keep it as straight as possible. Straight, straight, straight. You have to think contrast now. A little bit of this dark blue, just like this. I'll water it up just a tad. Careful. Still go horizontal. Horizontal G B, flat, flat, flat. Like so. Remember this here? Scribble that away. Wipe it away. Wipe it away. That we can just rub that away. It's all right. Rub it away. Rub it away. Oh, in here. Rub it away. Rub it away. Don't worry about that. We got something for that. That's all right. You see how smooth that is? See what we did there? You see what we did there? Okay. All right. Hey, Larry. How you doing? Oh man. The car door attacked your thumb. Not good. Nothing happening, Larry. Just the old sunset or sunrise or sun something. I'm actually doing my version of a sketch that someone sent in to me. So just having a little fun. And her little sketch did involve rocks, but she had a tree here. And I just happened to put a lighthouse in there. Okay. Let's have some fun with, there's a few ways I can do this. I guess I feel like palette knifing it today. We'll take some of this blue, such a nice blue. I really don't want to waste all of it. I'll mix it up in here. Let's see what we can do. Because I don't want to waste it, so I'll just put it here. It's a little too dark because it's the same color as the water. Look at this here. Huh. It's interesting. Very interesting, Larry. It is an old photo, big time. I wouldn't be too surprised if it wasn't from the 50s. Yeah, I was looking at it. So whoever they were, Larry, they weren't broke. That's for sure. That is for sure. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of this baby sky blue. I'm gonna take a little white. I'm gonna just come in here, just take a little bit of that blue, just a little. Okay. Just need to lighten it up a little. Don't totally. I don't want need to totally. I don't have to totally blend it. All right. Take a little swipe like that. All right, we'll come here. We'll come. Now, the key to doing what I'm about to do, actually, let's zoom in a little bit. I think we're good right about there-ish. Sorry about that. And we'll focus it. Okay, the key to doing something like this, what I'm about to do, all right, to get foam, is just a thin line of paint, right? But the way you hold it, okay, because if you put pressure on one end, the paint will go towards one of the corners. Follow me? Okay. So that's kind of one of the keys to doing this. We'll start right around in here. I'll come out. Okay. And just keeping it straight. It's still a little light, that's alright. I can bring some of that out there. You'd be surprised how much white paint you would need to get this done. I'm gonna still do it like this anyway. It's alright, because I'm just creating more texture. So it's fine. It's good. We're good. But you see, oh no, you really don't see because it's the same color. We'll straighten that out. We'll get it straight. Come out here. Just like that. Alright, now you're starting to see it a little bit. But I need more white. And you'd really be surprised how much white you would need. Once again, I'll marble it a little bit. Don't entirely. That should work, actually. Thank goodness for this really raggedy towel I got on my left. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Little swipe. Little swipe. Okay. Come right back here. Go horizontal. Okay. See that? Look at this. Look what happens. Look at that. I know it seems funny that you can even do this, but you can. It's true. You definitely can do this. It is definitely doable. I can come here, add a little more. And put the palette knife a little shorter, a little more horizontal. But look at that. Look what's going on with it. I mean, you can really have a ball with this. Oh, we'll have some here. Have it spill up in here a little bit. And bring some of it out here. Like that. Once again, keep it horizontal. Okay. Come in here, all the way from here. And bring it into the, what's that? Get out of there, foreigner. Just like that. Now I'm putting the brush a little more flat than I did before. See, it gives you that frothy stuff that's happening there. Look at that. Not much effort to it at all. Keep the brush a little flat. This time, I'm holding the brush on purpose like that. Bring some out there. Just like that. Let's take some of that and go this way. See that? Awesome. All right. Let's take a little bit of yellow and white. Put it right here. All right. Little thin swipe across. Be careful here. And right by the sun. Good touch. Real close when you're by the sun though. Real close. Pretty close. Fairly close there. Bring it out a little bit there. As you get further away, they get a little, a little longer and whatnot. I'll probably end up brightening these up a little more on the pins. Bring it out here. Come out here a little bit. I'm just tapping the knife. You get plenty of paint. It's a soft little tap there. And it's really how far down you have the blade. Okay, so the blade is like this. So it depends on how far down here, like this. It depends on how far down you bring the blade. All right. And once again, keep it as straight as you possibly can. That helps. It looks that way, Larry. I'm thinking 50s, but it looks like they're having a little, look like they're having a little fun there. Okay. I'm looking at things here. Let's take a little bit of white. We'll spread it out this way. Go across. I know you got to listen to the music, but yes, I do whistle. Because I don't hear the music that you guys are listening to. Not in the least bit. Cool. All right. I gotta look for a silhouette of a ship. Cause I think I'm gonna pop a ship in there somewhere. Why not? I can put some sailboats back there. I'll take a very tiny brush. An extremely teeny tiny brush. I do have one here. I rarely use these guys. Yeah, I use this little, I call it the little pissant brush. Little tiny little guy. Look at this little thing. This little piece of brush. Look at that. Anyway, we'll come here. It looks like a little shark fin. We'll put it straight like that. And give it a little sail. We got one there. Oh, I have another one going that way. Okay. Clean off the little pissant brush. We'll get some red ones in there, a little red thing. A little tiny, teeny, tiny brush. Oh, we'll put one right about here. And we'll put one right here. This little guy is there. Be careful here. Put them around back there. They're having a ball out there. All right. Get a nice little odd color blue one over there too. Just far away back there. Let them have a little ball. All right. They had horse and cart still. This little teeny tiny little detail brush. Say I don't really use them too many times. All right, let's see what we got going here. 20 minutes to 1. Got quite a bit done for. I'm looking to see how much of this is dry because I want to glaze a few things here. I would like to use a very soft brush to do so. I guess this fan brush will do. I guess. So we'll come. I gotta pick a spot here. Get a little bit brown. A little bit brown. A little touch of blue in that brown. Like that. A little bit more blue. Okay, I guess I'll use this. We'll come here and we'll darken up a few things. Up in here a little bit. Just gotta be careful because not all of it's dry. Up in here, and it's just to shadow it up a little bit. Just a little bit there. I'm thinking that you guys could see the very bottom. You're not too far from the very bottom, actually. We won't need to. I'll pull it back a little bit. Okay. There. Sorry. All right. Okie dokie. As I'm still checking things out here. Still looking at it here and there-ish. The only thing I gotta really contend with, I still want to put a ship in there. So I'll look for a silhouette and pop a ship in there. And what else? I'll throw a bigger ship in there for a silhouette for the sun. This should be somewhat drier tomorrow. And maybe if I feel it needs it, I'll throw some rays in there. Maybe. I don't think it will need it. I don't think I'll put them in there. I'll get this going. Because right now it's just a flat image and I have to paint the curve in there. And I think that's about it for tonight. I think we're good. And I'll finish it off tomorrow. Oh, nice, Larry. Congrats. Nice. Is the price fair? Thank you, Shane. I don't want to keep everybody up with me doing one of these late night streams. Well, it's 1:45 for me, so, but I'm a late night owl anyway. My OBS went down. Okay, my OBS reconnected. Such a funny beast. So I don't know if Larry heard me or not. Yeah, it's literally 1:45 a.m. It's 12:45. But it's all good. Doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. So it was the price fair. Larry, I don't know if they discussed that or not. Because I know it goes by certain amount of books. Okay, I understand. It's almost the middle of the day for Tamzar. Yeah, I'll try to do this this painting justice, because once again it's not really my idea. I'll show you the sketch. I'll put the sketch in there tomorrow. I'll show you guys what the pencil sketch looks like. Okay, Shane, you take care. And for those of you who don't know, Shane lives down under, just like Tamzar. But Australia is a massive country, so they might live on separate parts of the island. So Sonia, take your butt to bed. You know you got to get up in the morning.
Check the mic and make sure it sound right, boys.
We definitely have our share of a few. We have a couple out here, but it's not really necessary. Listen, woman, I did the same thing you, especially when I drove buses, knowing that I got to get up early in the morning. Man, I didn't go to bed till like 2. Got up at 5. Go to bed at 1. Because I had to be there at 6. It's crazy. Depending on the route I took, though. But yeah, they're pretty nice. Pretty fascinating to look at.
It sound right, boys.
And plus, when this dries a lot more, I get to add some more glazing stuff in there. And I'll probably deepen up a little bit of that water. I might need to, I'm gonna wet this up and I'm going to save this paint for tomorrow. Not just cover it. I think I got a couple of lids I can cover this stuff up with, because it's still usable. Most of it I really won't need to use. I'll definitely use the white. I don't know if I'll use the blue or the yellows as much, but I'll cover them up just the same. And it'll hold till tomorrow. As long as you got moisture in there. Okay, so it doesn't totally evaporate.
It sound right, boy.
Oh yeah. The earliest I ever had to wake up was 5 a.m. because I had to be there at 5:30. So it was the quickest. Actually, I showered beforehand, so all I had to do really just wash up and get dressed and head on out. It was the roughest in the winter though. So it was the roughest in the winter time.
It sound right, boy.
Oh, look at this. That's nice. You got a drone, Larry? It's pretty slick. It is nice. That's hilarious. When I get back to my own page, I look at my own ads. That's funny. There we go. 6 of them. All right. Nice. I'll definitely check that out too. I subscribed, so that's cool. Okay, I don't think I have anything else, guys. Beauty sleep, yeah. In about another 90 minutes, maybe. I don't go to sleep till very late. And I wake up pretty early. No, Sonia, you drain your own battery. They got this interesting thing on YouTube. It's called a replay. But I understand. It's nothing like live. I get it. You know. But hey, you know, these instruction vids, they last a little while. You know. So there's certain things I like to show that people could use. You know, palette knife thing for the phone. It's pretty cool. And then you can even add more. You take a script liner, you add the squiggles in there, and you get it even more detailed. Okay. I think I showed you that with the last one of the other sea paintings I did. I did the squiggles there. So they take a little time and everything, but it's cool. You know. Like I say, tomorrow I'll put her original photo in, her original pencil drawing in, and show you what she actually sent me. And then I just took that idea and did this with it. Okay. She even had, you know, the sun pretty much the way it's set, and you know, she had a few clouds penciled in and whatever. So that's true. Yeah, I told you it looks good. Yeah, the drone footage look really good. Pretty cool. I don't know if I would get a drone though. Griffith Air Force Base might shoot it down. You know, knowing me. So, all right, I can shut you down. Okay. But all right, guys, I think that's about enough for us. Where's my closing there? I appreciate you. I really do. Always appreciate you guys coming in and checking things out. So, yep, on the 25th, that is my birthday, 8 p.m. right after doors, I'll have the auction. I got them priced very reasonably. But I do got a couple of higher end paintings. They're big. That do cost a little bit, and I don't know. Maybe I'll put those out there first. But invite your friends and whatever. I don't know if I'll use. I may use YouTube here or StreamYard. One of the two. I don't know. We'll see. Well, that's the only thing about YouTube's chat is that you can't really interact when they're done. On Facebook, I used to be able to answer people's questions. I can reply, and I used to reply to everybody's questions. I sure did. So, no problem, Tanzar. Sonya and Larry about to kick up dust in a field somewhere now. But you know that's Sonya. She always got to stir the pot. And I'm the pot calling the kettle black because I know I love to run my mouth. So, but you guys are a ball. Oh, really? Moving to Indiana. Wow. Okay. I hope he moves in the summer. No kidding. I think his friend lives by Delta Lake too. It's a nice place. You guys wouldn't believe that thing is man-made. It's absolutely monstrous. It is huge. Delta Lake. It is immense. You wouldn't believe it's a man-made lake. Oh, that's cool. Hey, more power to him. God bless him. Well, it's a joy having you, Tanzar. It is. Wow. Are you serious? That's a shame, but you know what? That's also New York. I'm sad to say. That's also New York. You know. Found an apartment cheaper than his mortgage. My God. That's not something really proud to say about the state of New York, really. But it is ridiculously high here when it doesn't necessarily have to be. Especially up here where I'm at, you know. But that's a whole nother subject, you know. We're trying to find a house also, which would be a very beautiful thing, but it's kind of crazy. We did find one that would have been perfect, but it was sold. And then I would have actually my own studio, you know. It would be separate, you know, from the house, and you know, it would just be separate. My living quarters can actually be the living quarters. So, Of course, you know, I would end up being in the studio all freaking day. Um, but yeah, I would have room to put everything, and then I would finally build something to hold my oil paintings so I can get back into painting, oil painting. Cause I got so many tubes of oil paint, you know. So yeah. So we're looking. Yeah, and that's really too bad. I mean, you know, man, no, we would actually need and we found another house too, but I don't know. It has a fence, and the fenced-in yard is massive. And it's great for the dog to run around and act a fool. I would probably have to put a barrier somewhere so nobody try to poison her. You know, but people, you know, if they're scared of your dog, and if your dog's a certain size, they'll try to do it in. You know. No, it'll still be New York. She would prefer something a little rural because that's where she, you know, how she grew up. You know, she's a farm girl. So, but yeah, there was a house with a massive fenced-in gate, and like I said, she can run around and all of that. But she's even though she's tall, lanky, but she's got a deep Great Dane bark, and it can be a little intimidating, and people might not appreciate that. But then again, nobody won't be stepping up in the house either. So, but she's a lot more friendlier than Bluto. Bluto got calmer as he got older, but when he was young, he was just piss and vinegar. He was a brute. Yeah, that would probably be perfect for her. I would have to have smoke signals to say hi to my friends, the two friends I do have. So, the Adirondacks is cool though. Going to New Jersey, you definitely pass through the Pocono region and everything. Very pretty. Talk about some very green mountains. It's beautiful. Very nice. You know, very nice out there. God, I must have been to just about every inch of this state, man, many times. So, I've never been to Maine though. My mother and my aunt went to Maine, got on the boat tour to look at the freaking whales. She went to Maine and I didn't even go to Maine. Geneva, I've been there too. Yeah, been to Geneva. Hell, I've been to Sleepy Hollow. So, you know, I think I was a teenager and I never knew Sleepy Hollow was a real place until I passed it. I flipped out, and then I start looking it up, and hell yeah, the book, everything was about that town. Incredible. So I never knew Sleepy Hollow was in New York until I was in my mid-teens. So that was a trippy thing. Oh, I'm pretty sure you do have some beautiful places in Australia. You know, like wombats and kangaroos and crocodiles. Yeah, you can keep your critters. I'd rather see them in a safe place. In America, we call them a zoo. I'll deal with the kookaburras and the koalas though. But I don't really want no gigantic 7-foot hopping rat rummaging through my trash. Essex County? Nah. The only thing they got more than gas in Essex County is probably meth. Man, you can keep it. Nah. I'll go to Exit County, get on the cell phone, and tell Bruce I'm waving to him. Drive back. Okay, guys, enough of me talking all this smack. Kangaroos that live around our home only eat grass. Throw a brick of cheese out there to see what they do with that there, Tamara. All right, let me stop running my mouth, causing all this ruckus. You guys have a very safe and pleasant evening and middle of the day, Tamara. I shall see you guys sometime tomorrow. We'll finish this painting off. We'll knock it right off. We just got really the lighthouse to do and probably fine tune the rocks a little bit more, and then I'll glaze them. Look for a ship to put in silhouette. And that'll be that. All right, guys. You guys take care. I shall. You only eat grass. Okay, Tamara. I'll take your word for it. I'll take your word for it. Kangaroos, grass. I know they got a pretty strong kick too. Oh yeah, that's right. You guys got great white sharks and and jellyfish. Beautiful place. But I would love to visit Australia. That's one hell of a long plane ride. But I would like to visit Australia. It's a massive, monstrous place, though. Aren't the red kangaroos 7 feet? You're 6:37 p.m. tomorrow? Okay. What's tomorrow, Thursday? Yes, tomorrow's Thursday. Okay. Well, if I'm driving around, I'm gonna catch a notification anyway. I'll just plug you in the truck. I won't be able to speak, but I'll be able to listen to you guys. So, guys, take care. Be safe. Hopefully all goes well. I'll see you sometime tomorrow, and we'll finish this off. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.